Hello everyone and welcome to final module of Lesson 7. In the previous module, we covered the topic of managing scope changes. Today, we'll explore the crucial aspects of verifying and controlling project scope. These processes ensure that the project remains aligned with its objectives and that any deviations are addressed promptly. In this first block, we'll focus on the importance of verifying project scope, the methods used, stakeholder involvement, and addressing issues that arise during verification. Verifying project scope is critical for several reasons. First, it ensures alignment with project objectives. Verification confirms that the deliverables meet the agreed-upon requirements and are in line with the project's goals. Second, it provides process confirmation, ensuring that all steps and procedures have been correctly followed and that the final outputs are as expected. Various methods can be used to verify project scope. Inspections, systematic examinations of project deliverables to ensure they meet specified criteria. Walkthroughs, step-by-step reviews of processes and deliverables to validate their accuracy and completeness. Audits, formal reviews conducted by independent parties to ensure compliance with standards and requirements. Involving key stakeholders in the verification process is essential. Engaging stakeholders throughout the verification process helps ensure that their expectations are aligned with the project outcomes. Stakeholders provide valuable feedback and their approval is crucial for confirming that the project scope has been accurately met. During verification, issues may arise that need to be addressed. Documenting these issues is the first step, which involves noting discrepancies and areas of concern. Next, corrective actions must be taken to resolve these issues, ensuring that the project deliverables meet the required standards and specifications. In conclusion, verifying project scope is a vital process that ensures the project remains aligned with its objectives and meets all requirements. By using methods such as inspections, walkthroughs, and audits, involving key stakeholders, and addressing issues promptly, project managers can ensure successful project outcomes. In our previous session, we discussed the importance of verifying project scope. Now, we will focus on controlling project scope, which involves managing changes and ensuring that the project stays on track. We will cover the change control process, analyzing change requests, implementing changes, and preventing scope creep. The change control process is a systematic approach to managing changes to the project scope. It involves several steps. Identifying change requests, recognize and document any requests for changes to the project scope. Evaluating change requests, assess the potential impact of the proposed changes on the project's objectives, timeline, budget, and resources. Decision-making, approve or reject the change requests based on the evaluation. Implementation planning, develop a plan for implementing approved changes. Analyzing change requests is a critical step in the change control process. This involves impact analysis, assessing how the change will affect the project's objectives, schedule, and budget. Feasibility analysis, determining whether the change can be realistically implemented with the available resources and within the project constraints. Risk analysis, identifying potential risks associated with the change and planning mitigation strategies. Once a change request is approved, it must be implemented effectively. This includes updating project plans, revising the project plan, schedule, and budget to incorporate the change. Communicating changes, informing all stakeholders and project team members about the change and its implications. Executing the change, carrying out the necessary tasks and activities to implement the change according to the revised plan. Preventing scope creep is essential for maintaining project control. Scope creep occurs when additional features or tasks are added without corresponding adjustments to time, cost, or resources. To prevent scope creep, strict change control, enforce a rigorous change control process to manage changes effectively. Clear requirements, ensure that project requirements are clearly defined and agreed upon by all stakeholders. Regular reviews, conduct regular project reviews to monitor progress and identify any unauthorized changes early. Stakeholder communication, maintain open and ongoing communication with stakeholders to manage expectations and ensure alignment. In conclusion, controlling project scope is a critical aspect of project management that involves managing changes, analyzing change requests, implementing changes effectively, and preventing scope creep. By following a structured change control process, conducting thorough analyses, and maintaining clear communication, project managers can ensure that the project remains aligned with its objectives and delivers successful outcomes. So far, we've discussed the importance of verifying project scope and the process of controlling it. In this final block, we'll cover best practices that can enhance both verification and control of project scope. These practices include conducting regular reviews, involving experts, promptly addressing issues, establishing a clear process, thoroughly evaluating changes, and continuous monitoring. Verification best practices. The first best practice for verification is to conduct regular reviews. Scheduling periodic reviews of the project deliverables ensures that they meet the required standards and are aligned with the project objectives. Regular reviews help in identifying any deviations early and allow for timely corrective actions. Involving experts in the verification process is another crucial practice. Subject matter experts can provide valuable insights and identify potential issues that might not be apparent to the project team. Their expertise ensures that the deliverables are thoroughly examined and meet the necessary quality standards. Promptly addressing any issues that arise during verification is essential. When discrepancies or problems are identified, they should be documented and resolved as quickly as possible. Delaying corrective actions can lead to more significant problems later in the project and can impact the overall project timeline and quality. Control best practices. For controlling project scope, establishing a clear change control process is fundamental. This involves defining how change requests will be submitted, evaluated, approved, and implemented. A clear process ensures that all stakeholders understand how changes will be managed and helps maintain project control. Thoroughly evaluating changes before approval is another best practice. This involves conducting detailed impact, feasibility, and risk analyses for each proposed change. A thorough evaluation ensures that only beneficial and feasible changes are approved, preventing unnecessary disruptions to the project. Continuous monitoring is crucial for effective scope control. Regularly tracking the implementation of approved changes and the overall project progress helps in identifying any deviations early. Continuous monitoring ensures that the project remains aligned with its objectives and that any issues are addressed promptly. In conclusion, adopting best practices for verifying and controlling project scope is essential for project success. By conducting regular reviews, involving experts, promptly addressing issues, establishing a clear change control process, thoroughly evaluating changes, and continuously monitoring progress, project managers can ensure effective scope management. These practices help maintain alignment with project goals, prevent scope creep, and ensure high-quality deliverables. Verifying and controlling project scope ensures alignment with project objectives and prevents scope creep. Verification involves regular reviews, expert involvement, and prompt issue resolution, while scope control includes a clear change control process, thorough evaluation of changes, and continuous monitoring. Adopting these best practices helps maintain project focus, control costs, and ensure successful project completion. Now it's time to summarize the information we've covered so far. To check how well you have understood the material, please follow the link below the video and take a short quiz to help you consolidate the knowledge you have gained in Lesson 7. I appreciate your attention and look forward to your continued participation in the next lessons. Like and subscribe to the channel.